Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here is my personal engagement in the community. I do work as a Yali program manager, and Yali is a youth-led initiative that empower younger people on issues that affect their life and explore and help them to explore different potential through trainings and workshops. So as a young man, I want to share my experiences. Before I embarked on Yali, I used to, before I started working as a Yali program manager, just as a teenager, I had a passion for English. And I just want to let you know that I'm from a French-speaking country where English is not really easy. So I just want to help the youth out there with English program in different youth centers where I teach people, where I teach teens English program free of charge, and I just put and help them with some leadership programs. I also have an experience exchanging knowledge with the youth, meeting them in the different English clubs where I exchange with them on subjects that are youth related, like how can you be self-reliant, how can you be potential at the marketplace, how can you be an effective leader, how can you impact positively our communities. So I've been doing that since I was still a teenager back at the university, which I was still a young man back at the university. And right after my degree, I started working in a radio program that I call Future Young Leaders English Program, where I invite a lot of guests who come to speak to the youth through that medium and exchange with the youth on subjects that are youth related, and just share with them the experiences and inspire their life. And on the platform, I just receive youth that have been successful at their working place or in their different field of interest, so they can come and share their knowledge, with the rest of the youth out there who are listening to the English program and develop and get inspired. This is part of the program I've been doing as a young man. And apart from that, as I embarked on Yali Burundi, at the time I embarked on Yali, I had experience working with the vulnerable, the people who vulnerable. Just to give an example, in February 2014, there was a heavily rain flood that dashed a lot of people's houses. Then we embarked in and started building. We embarked in and molding bricks for the vulnerable, and I just want to give an example how I contribute as a young man to in my community. Back in 2014, February 2014, there was a heavy flood rain that dashed people's houses. So as part of the Yali program, I interested of the team that how could we be of help to this community. Then we decided to reach out to them and building them bricks so that we could reconstruct their shelters. People, we even campaigned for how to raise up some small money and buy some lifestyle kit to give these people so they can start their life afresh. Therefore, with the help of some local organizations, we raised up an aid and came out for help, and we helped these people with life starter kits. Apart from there, I've been here and there organizing campaigns for peace building or sustainable development goals. I've been here and there helping to organize events. This is part of my personal achievement, part of my personal engagement in the community as one of the young men from Yali Burundi, as we are helping out, reaching out to people who are there waiting for your assistance or our assistance. So if you want to get more about what we're doing as Yali Burundi, visit us on www.yali-burundi.org. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned.